Dusk is shadowing in ever so softly now by the loon's haunting call. Seabirds glide effortlessly towards the fading sun. In this anonymous absent light, my thoughts begin to drift and disappear in the passing current, straining to find where I am, who I am, and more importantly, what I have become.
Ben Richmond, the artist, is at the height of his career. He owns a gallery in Marblehead, Ohio. His original paintings can sell for $10,000 to $15,000 apiece, and his artwork is sold around the world. But with the recent passing of his 50th birthday, he's also a man still searching for his place in the world and trying to stretch his boundaries as an artist. For Ben and his wife of 30 years, Wendy Richmond, Maine has become their home away from home. They have a house and several businesses in Marblehead, but Maine is where Ben comes to create.
But usually I'll start with a small sketch, an idea. I'll either be driving along somewhere, I may drive by something for years, and then all of a sudden, maybe in the dead of winter, it takes on a different look, and so I'll sit there and do a rough sketch. If I can't get back to the scene as often as I would like, I'll take some Polaroids or something for reference material. I originally was working on this anchor and this boat, lost interest in that, so now I'm concentrating on the island behind us over here with the trees and the lobster boat and so forth. The shed really, I'm really intrigued by that, and it's the loneliness of it and the fact that there's nobody in there, but there's the remnants of people working. The old slicker that's in there and some of the old life jackets and the ropes that are just hanging. I mean, why was that rope hanging there? And it's there for a reason, but it really has an ominous effect on me at times. The old beam work on the inside, the way the lifts just a certain way. I can imagine when the tide starts coming in, the water rushing in and rushing out, as it's probably done for years. And it just has this beckoning to you. At least it does to me.
Does the artist choose the subject, or does the subject choose him? Wendy Richmond, Ben's biggest cheerleader and his biggest critic, believes that Ben's ability to connect emotionally with his art is his greatest asset.
Well, I think his work is popular because, for one thing, it evokes emotion, it tells a story, and it's reality. And I think it's that simple.
Painting is a very lonely process for me. It's not a communal thing. It's a moody, emotional process. I lose all thought as to time. I do a dry brush watercolor. It starts by flooding in a base color, a wash of a base color. And then it's a matter of actually taking the color that you're going to be painting next and then mixing it up, squeezing the color, most of the moisture, out between your fingers, and it causes the bristles of the brush to sort of splay out, almost like a small tiny rake. And then you simply scribe that across the paper in a variety of patterns. And then you continue to do that over and over and over again until it builds up the texture you want. It'll take anywhere from an hour to 2 hours to do about a square inch. My days start at, say, 4 in the morning, and I'll work well into the night. I've gone 32, last time I think I was almost 40 some hours without sleep working on a piece. It's sort of like a weird dance at times. You'll get in real close. I don't see as well as I used to. I should get bifocals, but I would have trouble looking up and down. So a lot of times I have to take my glasses off and get 2 or 3 inches from the actual painting. But I'm not aware of what's going on around me. There could be a bear walk by, or the seals. I'll hear them from time to time if I step back to look at something. Being that the studio is attached to the house, I can run over and get something to drink, drink my 4-day-old coffee and stuff like that.